Good afternoon, my dear students of Standard 8. Welcome back to the chemistry class. Dear students, last class we learned how to write formula. You know, to write formula, you have to know the symbol and valency of every element. Today, in this class, we will practice writing formula. For the convenience of your understanding, here I divided the compounds in some categories. Here, at first, we will write the formula of some elementary molecules. Elementary molecules, that means the diatomic molecules which are gaseous. The formula of these molecules are written like this way. Hydrogen H2, nitrogen N2, oxygen O2, fluorine F2, chlorine Cl2. All these are the formula of these molecules. Now, compounds of metal and non-metal. There are huge compounds of metal and non-metal. And you know, to write the compounds, to write the formula of the compounds, the metal will come at first and then the non-metal will be seated. Here, you know, sodium chloride. It is the compound of metal and non-metal, where sodium is metal and chlorine is non-metal. But when you will tell the name of the compound, then what will you tell? Sodium chloride, not sodium chlorine. That means when you will pronounce the compounds of metal and non-metal, then the non-metal will be pronounced like this way. For example, here oxygen, when it makes compound with any metal, then it will be pronounced as oxide. Nitrogen, it will be nitride. Fluorine, it will be fluoride. Sulfur, it will be sulfide. Chlorine, it will be chloride. There is not written hydrogen. Hydrogen, it will be hydride. It is only for the compounds of metal and non-metal. So here some examples are, look, sodium chloride. The formula of sodium chloride is NaCl. Ferric oxide. It is the compound of iron and oxygen. And I told iron, it has two valency, 2 and 3, and it is eke. That means the highest valency will be used here. It is 3. So the valency of oxygen is 2 and it will be written Ap2O3. Calcium fluoride, CaF2, because the valency of calcium is 2. Magnesium nitride, Mg3N2. The valency of nitrogen is 3 here. Dear students, that was I told you that when metal and non-metal will make compound, then non-metal, the lowest valency of non-metal will be used here. For example, nitrogen, you know, nitrogen has two valency, 3 and 5. But when nitrogen will make compound with metal, that means when the compound will only be metal and nitrogen, then the valency of nitrogen will be 3. Sulfur, it has 3 valency, 2, 4 and 6. But when sulfur will make compound with any metal, then the lowest valency 2 is used here. Zinc sulfide, here the valency of sulfur is 2 and the valency of zinc is also 2. So the compound will be ZnS. Dear students, I am telling again, it is only the compound of metal and non-metal. One metal and one non-metal. These compounds are of 2 elements. One metal and one non-metal, and when the compounds are pronounced, then the non-metal, after non-metal there will be IDE, ide, chloride, fluoride, nitride, sulfide, oxide, IDE. You have to remember this. Now, compounds of non-metal and non-metal. Compounds of non-metal and non-metal, the name of the compounds do not obey any general rules. Here look, hydrogen chloride, HCl, water. it is H2O, but its name is water. Ammonia, NH3, methane, CH4, sulfur dioxide. Sulfur and oxygen make two compounds. The valency of oxygen is always 2. For sulfur dioxide, here the valency of sulfur is 4, and sulfur trioxide, here the valency of sulfur is 6. Sulfur dioxide SO2, sulfur trioxide SO3. Hydrogen sulfide H2S. Nitrous oxide, dear students, the valency of nitrogen is 3 and 5, but when nitrogen makes compound with oxygen, then nitrogen has 5 valency from 1 to 5. Here, nitrogen uses its 5 valencies. These are 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and there are total 5 oxides of nitrogen. At first, look nitrous oxide, the first oxide of nitrogen, that is nitrous oxide, where the valency of nitrogen is 1 and the formula is N2O. Nitric oxide, here the valency of nitrogen is 2, so the formula is NO. Nitrogen trioxide, here the valency of nitrogen is 3, so the formula is N2O3. Nitrogen tetraoxide, dear students, look, in chemistry this term will come: di, tri, tetra, penta, hexa. Di means 2, tri means 3, tetra means 4, penta means 5, hexa means 6, and also some more will come. You will learn this next. Nitrogen tetraoxide, here the valency of nitrogen is 4, so the formula is N2O4. Look here, N2O4, where the both valencies are, there is a common integer, that is 2. If the both valencies are divided by 2, then it will come NO2. This is one separate compound. Here also the valency of nitrogen is 4, but here this is not divided by 2. That time its name is nitrogen tetraoxide, and after dividing it is nitrogen dioxide. Both compound has the valency of nitrogen 4. Nitrogen pentaoxide N2O5. These are some common compounds of non-metal and non-metal. There are not so much compound of non-metal and non-metal, so you will practice writing the compounds of non-metal and non-metal. These compounds you will practice. Now, the most important compounds, and most of the compounds are included here, the compounds of metal and negative radical. There are many metals, and you know there are some negative radical. So every metal can make compound with this negative radical. If you know the formula of radical and symbol of metal and also their valency, then you can write all the formula of these compounds. Here some examples are given. These are sodium nitrate. This is the compound of sodium and nitrate radical. Valency of sodium is 1 and nitrate is also 1. Sodium nitrate. Zinc carbonate. This is the compound of zinc and carbonate, both valency 2, so no need to write their valency. Zinc carbonate. Potassium sulfide. It is the compound of potassium metal and sulfite radical. Here the valency of sulfite is 2. So its formula will be K2SO3. SO3 is the formula of sulfite radical. Its valency is 2, so 2 is written here. The valency of potassium is 1, so no need to write any valency here. Calcium hydroxide. Here the valency of calcium is 2 and hydroxyl radical, it will be written like hydroxide. CaOH2. Dear students, look, when you will write the valency here for the radical, then you will use a bracket. Here the valency of calcium is 2, so after bracket there will be 2. Magnesium nitrite. It is one radical, and magnesium metal. MgNO2, its valency is 1, so no need to write here anything, but the valency of magnesium is 2, so one bracket will be used here and 2 is written below here. Ferrous phosphate, ferrous, that means the valency of iron is 2 and the valency of phosphate is 3. So both valency will be written here, Ap3, PO4, bracket 2. Cupric sulfate, cupric, the valency of copper is 1 and 2, and cupric, so the valency of copper is here 2 and the valency of sulfate is also 2, so CuSO4. Calcium bicarbonate, the valency of calcium is 2 and bicarbonate, its valency is 1, so calcium, one bracket is here and here it is 2. Dear students, now look, when you had written the compound of metal and non-metal, then some comes up. For example, here this is potassium sulfite, ITE. But if the name of it is potassium sulfite, then it will be the compound of only potassium and sulfur. Dear students, be very careful here. When it is potassium sulfite, then it is the compound of potassium and sulfite radical. But when it is the compound potassium sulfite, then it is the compound of metal potassium and sulfite. That means metal potassium and non-metal sulfur. Because when the compound is made by metal and non-metal, then non-metal is pronounced or non-metal is written like this way, IDE. It is ITE and it is IDE. The formula are different. Here also, look, here this is magnesium nitrite. Nitrite, it is one radical, so its formula is this MgNO2, but when it is magnesium nitride, then it is the compound of magnesium and nitrogen, and its formula then Mg3N2, the compound of metal and non-metal. Now another category, this is the compounds of positive radical and non-metal or negative radical. Positive radical, there is only one positive radical, that is ammonium. Only positive radical ammonium, it will make the compound non-metal only chlorine, fluorine, bromine, iodine. Only these 4 non-metals can make compound with positive radical ammonium, and every negative radical can come here. So the compounds are ammonium chloride. The formula of ammonium radical is NH4 and non-metal chlorine, so it will be written chloride. Both valency is 1, so the formula of ammonium chloride is NH4Cl. Ammonium carbonate, it is the compound of ammonium and carbonate. Both are radical, their valency 1 and 2, so it is written like this way. Ammonium is one radical, so here you will use bracket. Ammonium hydroxide, it is also the compound of ammonium radical and hydroxyl radical, and both their valency is 1, so the formula of ammonium hydroxide is NH4OH. Ammonium nitrate, both their valency is 1, both they are radical, so it is NH4NO3. It is ammonium, it is nitrate. Ammonium phosphate, for the valency of phosphate is 3, so 3 is written here by using bracket, and the formula is this, ammonium sulfate. It is the formula of ammonium sulfate, where the valency of sulfate is 2. Now, the compounds of hydrogen and non-metal or hydrogen and negative radical, and the most interesting matter is this, that when the compound is made by using hydrogen with non-metal or any negative radical, then these compounds are acid. Here look, hydrogen and non-metal chlorine, when these two make compound, it can be named as hydrogen chloride, but it is also an acid. This is called hydrochloric acid. Here students, here look, here the negative radical and also the non-metal, these are pronounced as ic. sulfate, it will be written sulfuric. Chlorine, it will be chloric. Fluorine, it will be fluoric. Carbonate, it will be carbonic. Phosphate, it will be phosphoric. Nitrate, it will be nitric. Okay, in this way, when the compound of hydrogen and negative radical is written, then these are acid and they are pronounced like this way. It is the compound of hydrogen and chlorine, so it is hydrochloric acid. It is hydrofluoric acid, HF. It is the compound of hydrogen and carbonate radical. The valency of carbonate is 2, so here this is 2H2CO3. Hydrogen carbonate, it is not, it is carbonic acid. It is the compound of hydrogen and nitrite radical. Here one thing, look, when the radical is nitrite, then it will be nitrous, and when the radical nitrate, it will be nitric. When the radical sulfite will come, then it is named as sulfurous, and when the radical sulfate comes, then it will be named as sulfuric. Here it is the compound of hydrogen and nitrite radical, both the valency is 1, HNO2, so it is nitrous acid, and when the radical nitrate will come, hydrogen and nitrate, HNO3, then its name is nitric acid. In the same way, when sulfite radical comes, its valency is 2, so H2SO3, it is sulfurous acid, and when sulfate radical comes, H2SO4, it is sulfuric acid, and when radical phosphate it comes, H3PO4, its valency is 3, so H3PO4, it is phosphoric acid. All these are acid. Okay, but acid we will learn in details in our next chapter, chapter 10. Here just only we learned the name of these acids. The acids where hydrogen is must, hydrogen with non-metal or any negative radical, and acids are named as ik or as. So dear students, today up to this we learned the formula of compounds, and you will practice writing more compounds in different categories. So today, goodbye everyone. Thanks to all.